Have you ever heard a story so frustrating you want to throw your CGM at the wall? Well, this might be that episode.
It started with a TikTok. One girl saying her school nurse refused to give her insulin. The comments, absolute chaos. There's thousands of kids and parents sharing how they've been ignored, dismissed, or even punished for having type 1 diabetes.
We're talking being denied water during a high, being told you don't look low during a hypo, snacks being confiscated, insulin being locked in a drawer, and that's just the warm-up.
But it's not all doom and gloom and cluelessness. Some schools get it right. Some teachers become literal lifelines. So today we're sharing real stories, the good, the bad, and the what the actual fuck.
Yeah. Whether you're a parent, a teacher, or a kid living with type 1 diabetes right now, this one's just for you. This is We Are T1D, and today we're going back to school. Don't worry, Jack. We don't have to get dressed for it.
You sure? I've got my book bag.
Oh, I've got my link book.
I never had one of them.
I did. Loads of scribbles. Right, so basically, we spoke about this TikTok video. Let's get straight into it now before we get too sidetracked. You know what we're like. And the video, it frustrated me so much. Like, the way some kids get treated in school by teachers not really knowing what's going on is disgusting.
Yeah.
We decided to dig a bit deeper than the video and go into the comment sections because everyone has their own story and it's amazing when people share it. We're not sharing any names, so your privacy remains. But let's go. We've got a list of 10 bad experiences, but we've also got a list of 10 good experiences as well. So it's not all bad, guys.
Nah.
But let's just see how you feel about these.
Some of them was mad. Like, if you actually put yourself in the shoes and you think, how do you even get away with that?
Yeah.
But, like, for instance, the first one that cut there was, like, denied to treat a low. I was 14, shaking and sweating. And my teacher said, if you leave this class, don't bother coming back. I left anyway, and that hypo could have put me in hospital.
Yeah. It's terrible. Like, where's the care? Where's the care right there?
Yeah,
I'm glad the kid left. Simple.
I would have done. 100%.
So would I.
Don't bother coming back. We're like, cool, see you later.
How would you react to this one? You ready? I got a detention in year 7 for eating in class. I was literally treating a low with glucose tabs and had a note. The teacher said, "You're not special."
Wow. I'm actually not gonna say.
Yeah. Guys, comment section, yeah? Let us know what you think of these.
Yeah, that's bad. There was another one that stood out to us, and the toilet was refused during a high. I asked to go to the toilet during a high. The teacher said, you should have gone during the break like everyone else. I wet myself at 12 in front of everyone.
Oh my
That's
God.
disgusting.
That is. Oh my God. How would you go back to school after that? Obviously, because kids are kids. They're going to take the mick.
Yeah, that's mad. It's mad. I didn't experience this when I was a child, so all I can do is try and imagine and put myself in the shoes. And yeah, honestly, it must be so hard, especially when you've got to deal with things like this.
Well, imagine this from a nurse. You ready? Our school's nurse said she didn't feel comfortable giving insulin without my mum there. I missed so many lunch doses, I started hiding and injecting in the toilets.
What? So every time you do an injection, the mum has to be called?
One, you should let them self-inject.
Well, yeah.
But I guess it's a controlled substance. I'm not sure of the child's age, by the way. But obviously they could self-inject. They started hiding and injecting in the toilets. So they were basically just getting denied medication by a nurse because they didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, no, you can't have your lunch because I don't feel comfortable giving you insulin.
Obviously, nurses have training, right?
Yeah. They should do.
Yeah.
There was another one. I was low during PE, stumbling, and my teacher shouted, "Stop messing around." I passed out 10 minutes later.
Don't think they were messing around, mate.
No, honestly, it's
Wow.
should we have 5 good ones?
Yeah, should we go to 5 good and then 5 more bad? Yeah, right, let's do that. Yeah, let's mix it up. Because if anyone's like me right now, you feel very angry. So let's throw some light on the situation. This one says, understanding head teacher. My head teacher sat with me through my first school hypo. She asked me questions about how it felt. I'll never forget that. Right.
Wow. See, that's, exactly that. Exactly that. That is the sort of shit that people should be doing.
Exactly. Caring for their students.
100%. And asking, like, how do you feel? You're trying to understand what is going on with that person.
But that's the thing in life, though. Anything that you understand is easier to deal with. It's when you don't understand something, you can't deal with it.
You know what? I'm thinking about it now. Apart from my mum, my wife, and probably you, I've never really been asked, like, how anything felt. Like, how does it feel?
Yeah. That's actually quite
that's
interesting.
Nice. Well, yeah. Well done to that person for actually wanting to learn.
Wow.
There was another one, and it says another T1D joined my school, and the staff put us in the same form so we could look out for each other, and we're best mates now. That's wicked.
That'd be us, Jack, if we went to school now. Let's go night school.
Oh, imagine. Night school. I'd probably still bunk just for this.
Will you be my friend?
That's wicked, man. Imagine that, you being all alone in a school and then someone joins and it turns out they're just like you.
But that's the mad thing. I actually had type 1 diabetics in school when I was at school, but I didn't know they were type 1 diabetic. And I don't think they knew I was type 1 diabetic.
Oh, wow.
It's weird. I've spoke to them since, like, obviously, actually releasing the podcast. That's when they got in contact and told me about it. So I didn't find out till like 20 odd years later.
That's crazy.
It's mad, isn't it?
That's crazy.
It shows kids will hide stuff like that, though.
Yeah. Well, I say I can't speak from my self-experience, so I can only imagine. And I would probably think that if I was that young and I had this, no, I'll try and hide it. I fully would. I wouldn't want no one knowing. Because when you're that young, it feels like it's ammunition for someone else to take the piss.
Yeah. That's us being boys. It will be different for girls, I'm sure. But
oh yeah, of course, yeah. But exactly. I'm thinking from a little boy's perspective. You'll be thinking that if everyone knows that I have to do this, but then you could be that confident person and be like, "Nah, fuck it. This is me."
Well, like we are now. I'm diabetic. People just accept it now because we accept it. It's when you don't accept it, it becomes ammo against you because it hurts.
Yeah.
I think that's. Wow, I've gone deep again. Right. Let's go into PE. We had one bad PE story, so let's have a good one. My PE teacher always kept extra dextrose in her drawer. She made sure I could still take part just on my terms. That's nice.
Well, yeah, that's nice. That's nice, yeah. You think there, if you want to crack on and you're ready, you can then go for it. If not, no problem.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, give people the choice instead of trying to tell people.
Yeah. Even my daughter, she don't go PE. She hates PE. And that's just someone normally. But if she goes there, she's forced to do it. You didn't go PE?
Yeah. No, for like 3 years.
Oh, okay. Naughty Jack.
No, do you know, I've done a hack. It was in year 9. And they used to go in the hall every like start of the term and go and put your name on the register. There'd be like football, tennis, rugby, whatever. Do you know what I mean? You go and pick your class for the year.
Yeah.
So you'd go and put your name on the register. I just didn't go to that. So for like 3 years, I didn't exist to the PE staff.
Oh my God.
So I just had a free hour every week.
There you go. If it still works, guys, try that hack.
Do not try this at home.
Try it at school.
Oh. There was another one that come through anyway that and said that during their GCSEs they gave them a private room, glucose on the desk, and pauses if I went low or high. No questions asked.
Wow, that's good support.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine they're going to be high anyway. It's like nerves, isn't it? Like kicking in.
Yeah. Oh, my blood. Anytime I'm nervous or any sort of adrenaline or anything, my bloods go mental.
Yeah. You're quite an emotional guy, aren't you?
Quite sensitive, but not really.
Yeah. He gives off this hard act, but yeah, he's softy.
I'm a gentle giant, mate. That's just what I like to think of.
To his friends, anyway.
Yeah. Don't piss me off. I suggested don't piss me off. I'm sorry.
Right. Moving on. Right. Our nurse let me keep insulin in her fridge, checked my ketones when I was ill, and once brought me a Lucozade from the shop when mine exploded in my bag.
Oh, wow.
Legend.
That's wicked. I don't know whether because my mum is a school nurse. Well, she's not now. She's retired now, bless her.
Oh.
Yeah, she was a school nurse, and I can't remember what the only like hypo treats they were allowed is what the parents were allowed to bring in.
Okay.
But you weren't allowed like no cans of Coke or chocolates or anything like that because obviously it's a school. You're not allowed sweet things and that. Like,
was it?
So it had to be like a lift shot or
dextrose, or
most of the time, yeah, it was either dextrose. But I think my mum said most of the kids used to have the gels, the quick acting gels.
Yeah.
But yeah, they weren't allowed at schools to have like sugary drinks and things like that because of Jamie Oliver.
In primary school, I had digestive biscuits. I remember that. I used to feel a bit funny, and then I'll go to shout her out, Miss Maroney, absolute legend if you're still alive. Yeah, I used to go there, have digestive biscuits. Sometimes actually, let me touch into my story because in primary school, it was amazing. I had so much support from the school because I'd just been diagnosed. I would go sit in the medical. I'd usually bring a mate as well. I was allowed to take a friend sometimes. And I'd just sort myself out. I'd chat to her because my brothers went there as well. And there's a 10-year age gap between me and my brothers. So it's like she was there that time as well.
Oh, wow.
So she had a few stories in that. And yeah, it's just, I had a really good experience in primary school. In secondary school, I was an absolute shit, let's be honest. So, yeah, my care went out the window. But yeah, I just wanted to shout her out because...
But was that down to your school or was that down to you?
I think that was down to her. You know, you get that person that just cares.
Yeah, no, I mean, like when you went secondary school, you said it just went a bit shit. So was that like down to school or was that more self-inflicted because you're just sort of like a rebellious teenager?
I don't know because I'll never forget this hypo. I think it scared my dad because my dad didn't work on Wednesdays. That was his day off. I remember being in science. Next thing I know, I was sitting at home eating a banana on the sofa.
Oh, wow. What, like completely blacked out?
Yeah, but I walked home, like basically unconscious. My dad said I was like fumbling my keys in the door. It was like I was really drunk. And then he obviously fed me. And then I come back around and I don't remember leaving school. And obviously, I'm guessing my mum would have phoned the school like, how the hell can you let this happen? Blah, 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 blah. But
yeah, that's crazy.
I think that was around year 8. And then year 9, my whole like mentality of it all just shifted. I mean, year 7 and 8, I was still really good. And then year 9, I just went to poo. I think that might even be triggered from that fear. Like, hold up, this ain't right.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, from like a really bad low like that. That's why you just always used to like, fuck it, I'll run myself high.
Yeah. But that was back in the day when I was only on 2 injections as well. So.
Oh, so you can't even comment on like how it would be to inject in school because you didn't?
No, I never injected in school. I didn't go to Nova Rapid till late teens, I think it was.
Wow.
Carb counting weren't a thing back then.
I hear this one from a school.
Go on.
this was another comment that we found, and it was, I've raised my hand to say I was low, and the teacher said you can wait until the end of the lesson like everyone else.
Excuse me. Well, not everyone else has to wait.
I'm speechless.
Like,
Speechless. Honestly, and that takes a lot for me to be fucking speechless.
oh, right. This goes back to what we were saying about having ammo. People called my Libra a nicotine patch. One kid ripped it off and said, "You don't need this. You're just lazy."
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm just, do you know what? If anyone done that to me now, I'd think I'd probably have a court date.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy. There was one that stood out to me, and it was, I was 9 and was told that you're old enough to deal with it yourself. I weren't even carb counting.
9.
9 years old. You're told, no, you can deal with it. I suppose they probably could, but if someone's reaching out for support, do you know what I mean?
I think it's care. There's not enough care.
Do you know? I don't even think it's care, because people don't just not give a shit about other people. I think it's uneducational, and nobody actually understands how fucking serious high or low blood sugar is.
No.
And like I said about people asking questions, nobody except a diabetic will ever know what it feels like. And that's not even, you don't even know what I feel like, and I won't know what you feel like. Everyone's different. Everybody is different. So you could be sitting there going, like, you have not got a clue what's going on. You might just think one of them typical, you've just eaten loads of shit. So if you're diabetic, you've done it to yourself. Like, someone's going, oh, I've got low blood sugar. Oh, don't worry. But if you actually knew and you was educated as a human being, you would care.
Yeah. See, I'm going to bring in this story quite randomly because it happened today at work. There's a customer that comes in. He's actually a type 2, but he brought himself a chocolate brownie, right?
Mm.
And he made the joke, "We can't eat this." What do you reckon I said?
Yeah, I fucking can, mate.
And that's what I said. I can. I just need to inject for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the same conversation with a customer yesterday. He saw my sensor and he's like, "Are you diabetic?" I was like, yeah. He's like, "Oh, my dad's diabetic as well." He's like, he still likes his sweets though, even though he shouldn't be eating them.
Mm.
I looked at him, I was like, "Is he type 2 by any chance?" He went, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I'm type 1. He went, "Oh, okay." So he was like, "So you can't have," he's like, "So you're like him as well, you can't have normal stuff." I was just like, "Bro, I've literally got 2 Yum Yums and a chocolate bar in the van." I was like, and I will be eating them in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like,
this is what I mean. That type 1 and type 2, they are different. Like, I actually feel sorry for type 2s because you do have to be so strict.
I actually, do you know what? I make it a thing. It's not a very, like, a long, like, so people get the like, oh, fuck me, he's off 1-on-1 again. But if someone makes the assumption about type 1, type 2, I always just, the smallest little sentence, say, listen, type 2 is insulin resistant. You produce insulin, your body resists it.
Yeah.
Doesn't work properly how it should do. Type 1 is insulin dependent. My body does not produce insulin whatsoever. Pancreas, bye-bye.
So I like the bye-bye.
So we have to inject the insulin.
There you go, guys.
That's it. That's the difference. And that's all I usually say to people. And that, like 9 times out of 10, straight away, they go, "Oh, okay." Like, it's the easy way to understand it.
Oh, 100%. Right, back on subject anyway. Right, so this kid, I'm guessing they were newly diagnosed, and a supply teacher told the whole class I had diabetes and needed special snacks. I hadn't even told my mates yet.
Oh, wow. So they've announced it and, oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, what right do you have to announce someone's disability?
No, this is what I mean. You need to have, you need to be discreet. That's the word, discreet. Like, he needs snacks to treat if he goes low. So just say if he's treating, just give him a little nod or something. Just say, "All right, mate."
Yeah, it's down to the person.
Yeah, that's bad.
Mm.
That's bad. That's made me angry.
This is the one that they said they weren't trained and told me I couldn't come to my year 6 trip. So you were pretty much banned from the school trip because the staff weren't trained.
Well, and they also added, my mum cried more than I did.
Right. You have. That's the thing, and that is the hard. Well, it shouldn't have to be, but that is why we feel so hard done by sometimes, because of the things that it makes us miss out on. We miss out on social events.
We do.
We miss out on normal. We could miss appointments. We could be late to work. We would have to leave work early sometimes. That is the harsh reality of it. That is that is the things that people from outside looking in do not see and understand, of how fucking difficult it really is to deal with this.
It's not easy. Right, should we switch back to the good? Because I feel a bit depressed.
Yeah.
Okay, and I like this one because of their name. Right, my best mate learned what hypos look like and would literally shout, "Get Mike a snack!" if I started zoning out.
Yes.
I love that.
See, yeah. I can imagine that, like, just friends at school.
Yeah.
Get him some sweets.
And then it's like, are you hypo? No, I just like them.
Yeah. What are they, jelly babies? This one.
You can have the green one.
I'm not too keen on the greens either, to be fair. There was one that I saw and it said I was having a bad high and I didn't want to perform my drama. So the drama teacher said, diabetes doesn't define you, but you're allowed to take a lead on it.
Oh,
I really like that.
Oh, that's powerful.
Yeah, I really like that when I saw that.
I could say it's a bit dramatic.
Oh, wow. I was waiting for the pun.
Sorry.
But yeah, it is a very powerful statement.
Right. My tutor printed info sheets about type 1 diabetes for every teacher I had and met my mum once a term.
Yes.
Hats off to you, teacher.
Yes.
See, that's not educating every teacher. It's just educating people that need to know. That's why I find that so powerful.
Yeah.
Your form tutor is incredible. And I bet they were your favourite teacher.
This teacher was, it says when I got diagnosed, my teacher asked if I wanted to explain it to the class, and I brought in test strips and a fake pancreas made from Lego.
Sorry, guys, you know my head, right? We know what a pancreas looks like. Was it actually shaped like a pancreas? Sorry.
It might have been trying to build something else for biology and it just went wrong and thought, you know what? It's a show and tell pancreas.
There we go. If you know, you know. No, that's brilliant, though.
Yeah, that's wicked. See, that's the sort of shit you should be doing. Like, yeah, if you want to and you want to tell the world about it like we do.
Yeah.
It's wicked. It's wicked.
Let's so good. Right. Last one. They gave me access to a side room if I needed to treat a hypo privately. No questions, no shame. Love that.
Nice.
Kind of like kids get now, which is obviously my kids get them in school, is sometimes you get a timeout card.
I had one of them.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did. I honestly did. I had a little blue slip that if everything got too much for me in the classroom, I could give it to my teacher. They put a signature on it, and then I get a 15-minute break out the classroom so I can calm down.
I had a walkout card. I've had enough. I walk out.
That's pretty much what I used the timeout slip for, to be fair.
But mine weren't a card.
I just had a little blue slip. I was like, I've signed that. I'm going. I can't deal with this. I'm going.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's great. Like, that's how they, like, I look at it now, because obviously my mum's been in the school thing for so long. Like,
yeah.
How I got dealt with, if I was like that now, the support that I would get, or they would try and give me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like times have changed, man.
Yeah, there's a lot more support in schools,
Yeah, it is definitely for the better.
but you do get them shit teachers.
Yeah, but like I say, I don't actually blame the teachers. I blame education.
Yeah, education. Yeah,
But you are, as I say, as a person, and you're just being like that. You're just a dick.
straight up. Say it as it is, Jack.
Well, everyone knows I don't have any filters.
No.
Yeah, that is what you would be called in my eyes. You're an absolute tosser.
There we go. And
Ignorant.
quick disclaimer for the beginning of this podcast. Jack will probably swear quite a bit.
No, I haven't swore loads.
Okay. Right. So, guys, let us know your thoughts on this because this is a different kind of episode, but I saw the video and I just thought it's something that we need to touch on, especially with it being a 6 weeks holiday now. It might give time for new teachers joining schools, whatever, to get their education in place to support type 1 diabetic children the right way.
Yeah. I just know when you sent it to me, I was just reading through the comments like, oh, wow. Wow.
Crazy.
Like, we ain't even touched on half of them. Some of them are absolutely, like, speechless.
There's another 50.
Speechless.
Do you want, guys, let us know if you want a round 2 as well of an episode like this. Because
analyzing TikToks.
Analyzing TikToks. Analyzing life experiences, I think, is more the thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because they are real life comments. Like, literally all we have done is just pulled them comments straight off the video that we saw, and it was, we wanted to react to them properly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, some of them stories were pretty hard to read. Some of them were fucking brilliant.
And as much as we laughed at some of them and went silent for some of them as well, and wanted to just shake someone repeatedly because of some of them as well.
Yeah.
This stuff is serious because when schools get it wrong, it's not just like an inconvenience. It can be really dangerous. You're playing with someone's life.
Exactly that. It can be very dangerous. But when they do get it right, it does make a massive difference.
Mm-hmm.
One understanding teacher can literally change a kid's entire experience.
That's very true. Right, so here's what we want. If you've got a school story, good, bad, awkward, inspiring, just funny, we want to hear it. Whether it's a nurse who saved your life or a head teacher who thought insulin was illegal. Send it our way.
Yeah, email us, DM us, even send us a voice note, anything. If you really want to be part of an episode as well and you're happy to have your voice telling your story.
I like that. Yeah, voice notes. We can share them, guys. So if you want to just do your whole story yourself,
literally send us a whole waffle.
Yeah, we love
don't
waffle.
Mind.
We like waffle.
We love it.
I'm surprised. I'm so surprised this podcast ain't T1D waffles. But anyway, the more stories you do share, the louder our community gets, and the more you share, the harder it becomes to ignore us as type 1 diabetics.
Yeah, 100%. And if you're a teacher listening, thank you. You might just be someone's hero.
Oh, imagine that. Guys, this has been We Are T1D. So hit the follow, leave the review, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah, same time, same place. We'll be back again.
See you later, guys.